Welcome to the WWE Champions of Champions tournament. So, each match is going to be 10 minutes. So yeah, I'll put my camera back over here. Everyone will start off with a finisher, and you can only eliminate someone by pinfall, submission, or knockout. And anyone that's left standing at the end of this match, well, at the end of each match in this first round, will move on to round 2. So we could have one winner, we could have 3 winners. I just hope we don't end up having 5 winners. Match number 1 is the newly departed Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace. Like I mentioned it in my previous video. Rob Van Dam, Yokozuna, Alberto Del Rio, and Bret Hart. Excuse me. So, let's start off with discussing Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is a 6-time WWE champion with a combined total of 2,185 days as champion. Bret Hart is a 5-time WWE champion with a combined total of 654 days. Then, Yokozuna is a 2-time WWE champion with a combined total of 280 days. Alberto Del Rio is a 2-time WWE champion, and WWE recognizes his reigns being 82 days combined. And Rob Van Dam is a 1-time WWE champion, and he is recognized as holding the title for 21 days. And this tournament, I was honestly kind of iffy on if I was actually going to be able to do it. But I just had to change up my searches on 2K25. Because I was missing Bob Backlund and Pedro Morales. I just had to type in their last names instead of their full names in order to get the last 2 people I needed. He's got the armbar in. Oh yeah, I gave everyone Iron Jaw and Rage. Because if I give people resiliency, it'll give them an unfair advantage over people who aren't able to get it. So everyone will have those 2 abilities. And this is only going to be round 1, because there's going to be 11 matches, because there's 55 different WWE champions. Bret Hart is in danger, and he's eliminated. Rob Van Dam's in danger. And he's eliminated. Roll up from Del Rio. 1. Oh, nope. Just a 1 count. He has it locked in. And Hogan won't give up. Leg drop to Del Rio. And he kicks out at 2. But that would have usually broken up the pin. Up, Hogan is using the ropes. Well, yeah, I made this tournament bracket July 23rd, which is, well, yesterday. So, I made this right before I even knew anything about Hogan's passing. And Hogan stays in this. Yokozuna, this is the elimination. Do you see Bret Hart or Rob Van Dam out here? And I'll be completely honest, when I was making this bracket, I randomized everyone and where they were going to be. So match 3 of this first round is going to be really good. I should update that part just so I can keep track of who is moving on. Really, you're not going for the cover? I mean, kind of makes sense because Yokozuna likes to break up the pin. But we are down to the last 2 minutes of the first match. You know, and I was originally planning on doing this as, like, no time limit with only one winner in each match. But that would take forever. This video is already going to be nearly 2 hours. Will Hogan tap out? And Yokozuna saves him again. Could we see another elimination? Hey, Yokozuna didn't break it up this time. And we are down to Hogan and Yokozuna with 10 seconds left. And it looks like Hulk Hogan and Yokozuna will make it on to round 2. And match number 2 is underway. We have Kurt Angle, Sheamus, Diesel, The Big Show, and Psycho Sid. Alright, so we have Diesel, who is a one-time WWE champion, and he held it for 358 days. Kurt Angle is a four-time WWE champion, and WWE recognizes the combined total of 295 days. Sheamus is a three-time WWE champion, and his total number of days is recognized as 181 days. Psycho Sid is a two-time WWE champion, with his 2 reigns equaling 97 days. And The Big Show is also a two-time WWE champion, but his reigns are recognized as 77 days combined. In the first match, I forgot to mention, who do you want to win this tournament? You have so many options. You have, like, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Sheamus, Kurt Angle, Kofi Kingston, Stan Stasiak, Buddy Rogers. Anyone that is recognized as WWE champion is in this tournament. So that means no Ted DiBiase and no Antonio Inoki. Angle slam. 1, 2, and a kick out. Oh my god, he did a brogue kick to 2 people. That would have been an incredible elimination if it would have been one. I am more shocked than anything by that. An Angle went from Sheamus to Diesel with the ankle locks. And Diesel gets eliminated. That could potentially be one of the fastest eliminations of the tournament. Wait, you can actually use water bottles as weapons in this game? How have I not known that? Big Show, get in the action over there. And honestly, I tried downloading the best people I could find. Like, this is the best Big Show I found. That's the best Sid Justice I found. And I'm not sure how many of these created stars have been affected by the image issue with update 1.18, I think. Well, Kurt Angle with the Kimura lock. And Sid gets out of it. Choke slam. And Sid Justice has been eliminated. You know, I don't know how many people feel the same way, but I think Sheamus and Kurt Angle would have put on a great match. Or as Sheamus would say, a banger. Man, another ankle lock. And he lets go of the hold. Bro kick. 1, 2, 3. The Big Show has been eliminated. We are now down to Sheamus and Kurt Angle. Three minutes remain. Is Sheamus going to tap? And he does. Kurt Angle is the sole survivor in this fatal five-way. And now we move on to match number 3. Match number 3 is on the way. We have Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton, and Ivan Cole. Like, I kid you not, I randomized every single match. And it just so happened that the Shield is in the same match. But anyway, Roman Reigns is a 4-time WWE champion, and his reigns equal 850 days combined. Randy Orton is a 10-time WWE champion, with a total of 675 days. Then we have Seth Rollins, who is a 2-time WWE champion, and he has a total of 220 days as champion. Dean Ambrose is a 1-time WWE champion with 83 days as champ. And Ivan Koloff has been eliminated with the fastest time. I was just about to say he's a 1-time WWE champion with 21 days as champion. So, just like Rob Van Dam. No. Look, I'm supposed to be unbiased in this tournament, but I kind of want Randy to get eliminated next, just so we can have that Shield triple threat. I don't know who gave Dean Ambrose a Superman punch, But, alright. I mean, I could have gone with Jon Moxley, but I didn't want to. Like, I tried my best to stay consistent with WWE characters. Sid Justice was the only one that caused any issues with that. At least I think so. I think I have a WWE version of Daniel Bryan. But I guess we will have to wait to see until match number 8 in the first round. And Dean gets thrown back into the ring. You know, this reminds me of, I think it was Payback 2015? Where it was The Shield and Randy Orton in a fatal 4-way. Superman punch to Randy. 1, 2, and a kick out. And a curb stomp to Dean Ambrose. 1, 2, and a kick out. And Roman just seems to like starting fires. No. Okay, are we actually going to be getting a table spot? And Dean Ambrose hit the dirty deeds. 1, 2, and Roman kicks out. I just love the weapon throwing in this game. But Seth Rollins with the buckle bomb. 1, 2. Dean Ambrose has been eliminated. Randy, you can't pin anyone on the outside of the ring. Oh yeah, but knockouts do count outside of the ring. Can we get use out of that table on the outside of the ring? Look, in an earlier video I filmed today, we didn't even get use of the table. And Seth Rollins has been eliminated. We are now down to Randy and Roman. Spear. 1, 2, 3. And Roman Reigns is the sole survivor of match number 3. And up next is match number 4. Alright, before we even officially start match number 4, I will show you I am being completely unbiased. Okay, yes, I know Buddy Rogers is at a 76 overall, but that's the person who created him. That was not my call. But CM Punk's overall is what I'm discussing. I put him back at a 92 for the video. And same with AJ Styles when we get to him later on. But anyway, we have CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, Jinder Mahal, The Rock, and Buddy Rogers. So, Brock is actually going to have to work with Jinder. And CM Punk has a chance to get his hands on the bald fraud. I mean, I don't know why I'm even using air quotes. But anyway, Buddy Rogers is a one-time WWE champion, and WWE recognizes him as being champion for 21 days. Then we have Jinder Mahal, who was WWE Champion one time and held it for 169 days. The Rock, who held it 8 times for a total of 373 days. CM Punk, who held it twice for a total of 462 days. And then last but not least, Brock Lesnar, who held it 7 times for a total of 828 days. Man, taking the stop sign from Jinder just hit The Rock with it. That is the most CM Punk move I've ever seen. And I'm going to do my very best to put my personal issues with Punk aside, to call this match right down the middle. And I'm not even the referee. I'm just spectating. CM Punk looking for the GTS to Brock Lesnar. He can't be pinned out there, but he sure can get knocked out there. And also, there weren't that many Buddy Rogers I could find. So that's honestly the best one I could find, as well as like his overall moveset and whatnot. Alright, can we not fight on that side of the ring exclusively? Oh my goodness. I don't think he was throwing around roundhouses. I could be wrong about that. I've never seen a Buddy Rogers match in my life. And an F5 to Jinder Mahal. I don't think he's been... I don't know what his finisher was. Did they even have finishers back in the day? Honestly, there's so much about wrestling in the 60s that I don't know about. And Brock kicks out at 2. And Punk's going for the GTS. And it lands on the Rock. 1, 2, 3. The Rock has been eliminated. There we go. Ooh, excuse me. You know, we've been doing pretty good on the amount of people moving on to round 2. I honestly don't want 4 people moving on from a single match. And Cole lost to Buddy Rogers. Alright, can we get people in the ring? Jinder, what are you doing? What, did the AI forget how to use tables? Like, of any kind? Oh my goodness. Okay, I should specify, if Punk ends up making it to the next round, then he will obviously have the right overall. Well, we don't have to worry about that, then. We are down to Buddy Rogers, Jinder Mahal, and Brock Lesnar. How many of these three are going to be heading on to the next round. And so far, I fully expect all three of them to be moving on. Alright, and it is all three of them. So, moving on to match number 5. And match number 5 is on the way. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin, JBL, Pedro Morales, Mankind, and Superstar Billy Graham. Stunner! So Pedro Morales is a one-time WWE champion, and he held it for 1,027 days. Then we have Stone Cold Steve Austin, who is a 6-time champion, holding the title for a combined 528 days. Superstar Billy Graham held the title once and held it for 296 days. Next is JBL, who held it once for a total of 279 days. And last but not least, Mankind. Where is he on this? Oh yeah, there he is. He is a 3-time champion, only holding it for a total of 36 days. And yes, a reminder, I am using days that WWE recognizes. So, some say that the days are technically longer or shorter. I'm just going with the info that I have. English is a little tough, even though it's my first language. And like I've mentioned in previous videos, my mouth and my brain don't work at the same speed. My brain works a lot faster. More like my brain's working overtime. 2... Also, another question I should ask. Who do you think is the greatest WWE champion of all time? I might be in the majority for this answer. But John Cena, the greatest WWE champion of all time. Like, we'll eventually get to his match. And I'm really hoping this will be part 1 of a 2-part series. It all really depends on how many people are in the next round. Because so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people moving. Oh, excuse me. Man, we get tables introduced into matches, but they don't get used properly. Mankind using the table for other uses rather than putting someone through it. Stone Cold was trying to go for the stunner, but the stairs got in the way. One, two, and JBL kicks out. Clothesline from hell. 1, 2, 3. Mankind has been eliminated. Stunner. 1, 2. JBL kicks out. But Austin could have tried to have gone for Superstar Billy Graham. Superstar Billy Graham taps out to Pedro Morales. And Pedro's doing the Gunther pose. Well, more like the Imperium pose. We have a little less, well, a little more than 2.5 minutes. So could we see more eliminations? If we don't see any more eliminations, then we'll be at 10. And clothesline from hell to Stone Cold Steve Austin. 1, 2... And Stone Cold kicks out. If Pedro Morales eliminates JBL like that. Oh, that would have been hilarious. Oh my god. Powerbomb. 1, 2. And JBL kicks out. Oh no! Stone Cold, why were you calling him to his feet when you didn't have a finisher? or a signature. Somebody just put somebody through that table. And also, Stone Cold has a finisher and a signature now. Man, that never gets old. Just throwing a chair at someone. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? And the match is over. So we got Stone Cold, Steve Austin, JBL, and Pedro Morales moving on. We have 10 people and we're not even halfway through the tournament. Alright, and up next, Eddie Guerrero, Andre the Giant, Drew McIntyre, Bray Wyatt, and Sergeant Slaughter are competing. Let's see. Andre the Giant held the title once for less than a day. Sergeant Slaughter held the title once and held it for 64 days. Bray Wyatt held the title once and held it for 48 days. Eddie Guerrero held the title once and held it for 132 days. And then Drew McIntyre held the title twice for a combined 298 days. Oh look, another table has entered a match and it's not going to be used properly. You know what? If this tournament does not have any broken tables, I'm just going to set up a tables match in my spare time just so I can get that satisfaction. Andre has a finisher, and so does Eddie. What is Andre looking to do? And Bray reverses. Alright, so Bray has a finisher, so does Eddie, Andre, and Sergeant Slaughter. Will Andre tap or pass out? No, he does not. Oh boy, what is Andre thinking here? The bonsai drop. 1, 2, and Bray kicks out. Eddie with the poke to the eyes. But you know what they say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Yeah, Eddie just needs to get someone down, then quickly ascend to the top rope. Sister Abigail to Andre the Giant. And the mandible claw to Sergeant Slaughter. 1, 2, 3. Sergeant Slaughter has been eliminated. Tombstone from Andre. 1, 2, 3. And Bray Wyatt has been eliminated. That one hurts. But I have to remain professional and unbiased. Realistically, Eddie Guerrero is in the best shape, like when it comes to finishers in this match. However, Drew McIntyre can hit his out of nowhere. In this game, his finisher is more unpredictable than an RKO from out of nowhere. Eddie, you could have gone up top. 1, 2, and a kick out. And a big boot from Andre, who now has a finisher. Eddie, the frog splash is on the top rope. You know this. Claymore! 1, 2, and Eddie kicks out. One, 2, and Eddie kicks out once again. Claymore to Eddie. 1, 2, 3. We are down to a minute 20. And Andre and Drew are the last two in this match. So who is going to move on? Will it be Andre? Will it be Drew? Or will it be both? Busting him open with the stop sign. And that is it. Well, just about. Drew and Andre move on. You know, I forgot how connected this next match is going to be. And by connected, I mean 3/4 of Evolution is in this match. We have Ric Flair, Triple H, Big E, Cody Rhodes, and Batista. Alright, so let's go all the way up here. Alright, Triple H is a 9-time WWE champion, and he held the title for 609 days. Cody Rhodes is a 1-time WWE champion, and he held it for 378 days. Ric Flair is a 2-time WWE champion, and he held it for 118 days. Big E is a 1-time WWE champion, held it for 110 days. And then Batista is only a 2-time WWE champion, and he held it for 36 days combined. If I'm not mistaken, he held it for like 9 days in his first reign, and then he got injured. But we are currently on match number 7, with 12 people moving on to the next round. I'm not sure if I've already talked about this, but I chose 10-minute rounds because this tournament's already going to take so long, and I don't want to have to make like a couple 3-4 hour videos. But the strength of Big E. Listen, people, if you're not going to use the table, stop grabbing it. Yeah, realistically, if we had them all working together, Kofi and Big E, and not Kofi, Cody and Big E should be working together. At least to have a shot against Evolution. But that's not the case. And a pedigree to Ric Flair from Cody Rhodes. And Cody's picking a fight with everyone. Cody, why can't you just focus on one person? And we are halfway through this match with no eliminations yet. But Triple H immediately reverses the figure four. One. And a kick out at one. Big ending. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And another figure four leg lock, but this time to Batista. And he gets out immediately. Crossroads to Ric Flair. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Crossroads to Batista. This could be it for him. 1, 2, 3. Batista has been eliminated. I hope this isn't the match where we have the most amount of people moving on. And Rick just lets go of the hold. Spine buster to Big E. Pedigree to Ric Flair. You know, if Triple H would just go in the ring, he could probably eliminate Cody Rhodes. But that's a crazy idea. What do I know? Triple H has a finisher, Big E has a signature, Ric Flair has a bottle of Prime. Okay, we have a minute and a half left. I want to have at least one elimination. Well, one more elimination. Because I believe after this, there will be 16 people moving on. Somebody gets someone in the ring. Because we are too far into this tournament to change up the rules of the first round. Alright, we're gonna have 4 people moving on this round. Which, that is the most in a single round. Oh, let's just move on. And up next, we have Bruno Sammartino, Bob Backlund, The Undertaker, Daniel Bryan, and Stan Stasiak. So Stan Stasiak held the WWE Championship once for a total of 9 days. Then we have The Undertaker, who held it 4 times for a total of 237 days. Daniel Bryan held it 4 times as well, but only held it for 207 days. Yeah, I also want tables. Okay, Bob Backlund held the title twice for a combined 2,138 days. However, Bruno Sammartino held it twice for a total of 4,040 days. Alright, so Stan Stasiak has the lowest overall in this match at 62. But once again, that is on the person who created this Stan Stasiak. And granted, not many people have the ability to watch matches from that point in time, so they don't know how good they were. And only seeing that he was WWE Champion for 9 days, that might affect the overall. There's a bear hug from Bruno. I don't know what submission that is, but Bob Backlund got out of it. Pile driver on the corner of, well, on the edge of the table. And Bruno is still in this somehow. He took 2 finishers. Gosh dang it, Daniel Bryan. Rolling The Undertaker into the ring to mess up the table. It's a good thing I'm only filming the first round today. Because with this kind of tournament, I'm gonna have to count how many people are remaining just so I can figure out what kind of matches I want to do. And Bruno Sammartino, the longest reigning WWE champion, is gone. Smooth reversal from Daniel Bryan. Are you actually going to use the table stand? One, 2, 3. Bob Backlund has been eliminated. Listen, we need the table to be used. The Undertaker, Stan Stasiak, and Daniel Bryan have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left of the match. No, get in the ring, guys. I want that table to be used properly. You can't tap him out outside the ring. I mean, you can, it just won't count. Come on. Daniel Bryan reverses the tombstone. Someone just pick someone up, put them through the table. Okay, fine. 1, 2, Undertaker kicks out. No, Undertaker! Come on! Why would you edge me like that? Wait. That's not what I meant. Come on. Come on! No! Well, it looks like we're getting 3 finalists on this one. Let's just move on. Oh, I forgot to turn off entrances for this one. Well, we got Kane. Jeff Hardy. Well, Kane's a one-time champion and held it for 1 day. Jeff Hardy, one-time champion, and held it for 41 days. Edge is a 4-time champion, held it for 135 days combined. John Cena, a 14-time WWE champion, currently the champion. And he's held it for a total of 1,346 videos as of 1,346 days as of this video, well, as of this recording. And as of this recording, he is WWE champion. I know I mentioned that, but but anyway, the Ultimate Warrior, one-time WWE champion, held it for 293 days. One, two, and Cena kicks out. So, I'm a big John Cena fan. If you didn't know that. So I have to remain unbiased even for John. Attitude adjustment to Kane. I'll be honest. If the Ultimate Warrior was not in this match, this would be the most Attitude Era... No, not Attitude Era. Ruthless Aggression Era match. Let's see how many people we currently have moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Cena reversed whatever Ultimate Warrior was going for. Kane, you're not even going to use the table. Because you guys always take out tables or take apart the announcer's table. Well, the commentator table, or whatever you want to call it. And you guys never use them. Cena reverses Kane. Kane reverses Cena. And Ultimate Warrior brings out a table just to taunt me. Look, I like a table spot just as much as the next person. But when they pull out a table and they don't use it, that just drives me bananas. And we are almost to the halfway point of the match. And so far, no eliminations. Kane, why would you play with my emotions like that? Warrior! Knock it off. Attitude adjustment to Kane. 1, 2, 3. Kane has been eliminated and Cena went after the ref. Twist of fate to Cena. 1. And Ultimate Warrior still has 2 finishers. And as I say that, he was trying to use one. Roll up. 1. Oh, come on, the roll up is the most devastating finisher in all of wrestling. 2, 3. I thought Edge was eliminated there. 1. And with 3 minutes to go, we still have 4 people in the match. Cena, you could have gone for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Will Cena tap? No, he will not. You know, they have opportunities to finish off their opponents, but they don't go for them. At least often. Elbow drop from Cena. And he thinks that's going to finish off Edge. But that was only a 2 count. Warrior, focus on... I don't know. Attitude adjustment! 1, 2, and Warrior kicks out, but spear to Jeff Hardy. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Hardy has been eliminated. Seconds left of the match. Ultimate Warrior, Edge, and John Cena. And can we go back to the times where we would have just one winner? But anyway, we are heading into our penultimate match for the first round. Alright, and now we have Macho Man Randy Savage, Mr. McMahon, Kofi Kingston, The Iron Sheik, and The Miz. So let's see. The Iron Sheik was WWE Champion one time, and he held it for 28 days. Vince McMahon was WWE Champion, and he held it for 4 days. Kofi Kingston was WWE Champion one time, held it for 180 days. The Miz held it twice for a total of 167 days. And then Macho Man Randy Savage held it twice for a total of 520 days. I'm honestly curious, because I don't remember Macho Man winning it for a second time. I know he won it for the first time at WrestleMania. Then he lost it to Hogan. Oh, okay. That's where I'm mistaken. I completely forgot that he won the title at WrestleMania 8 as well. So WrestleMania 4 was March 27th, and April 5th of 92 was when he won it again. And we could be saying goodbye to The Miz. 1, 2, and The Miz kicks out. And Kofi Kingston was done so dirty when it came to his WWE Championship reign. Like, his reign was actually pretty good. But yet they had him lose to Brock Lesnar in, like, 9 seconds. Only for him to never challenge for the title again. And same with Big E. He wins the title, has a good reign, then loses it to Brock Lesnar, just not in the same amount of time. And then he just never focuses on the title again. Oh, Kofi's about to be put in the camel clutch again. And Kofi is still in this. Trouble in Paradise. And Macho Man's trying to steal the elimination. 2. And Iron Sheik kicks out. And Mr. McMahon has the most amount of health. And 2 finishers. 1. Man, that had to have been very uncomfortable for the pin. 1, 2. Man, so many close calls. 1, 2. Oh. Iron Sheik reverses the stunner. Roll up. No. 1, 2, 3. Iron Sheik has been eliminated. 1, 2. Kofi's gone. We are now down to Miz, McMahon, and Macho Man. Stunner to the Miz. 1, 2. Kick out. Alright, Macho Man. Reverse whatever he's going for. There you go. You know, it may sound like I'm being biased, but I just want a competitive match. And do I like Vince McMahon? Absolutely not. But is he getting an equal opportunity in this tournament? Yes. Yes, he is. Cover Vince if you want to. lower the amount of people in the next round. One. Nope, kick out. One, two, and the Miz is gone. Does Macho Man have any other finishers besides the elbow drop? One, two, Macho Man kicks out. Stunner. One, two. Vince McMahon is the only survivor of this round. Honestly, if you would have had me bet money on it, I would have thought that it was going to be Macho Man Randy Savage. At least being one of them. But let's move on to the final match of the video. Alright, and just to show you with this match as well, AJ Styles back up at an 85. And that was his actual overall for this game. But anyway, we have Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels, and Bobby Lashley. So, we have AJ Styles, who is a two-time WWE champion, held it for 511 days. Shawn Michaels, who is a three-time WWE champion, who held it for 396 days. Bobby Lashley, who is a two-time WWE champion, held it for 215 days. Chris Jericho, who is a one-time WWE champion, held it for 97 days. And Rey Mysterio, who is a one-time WWE champion, only held it for a couple hours. Now, when I saw that these were the last 5 on the wheel, I immediately thought to myself, if Bobby Lashley wasn't in this match and it was someone else, this would probably be the match of the tournament. Like, mainly because all 5, most of these guys are high flyers at some point. And it's pretty fast pace. Look, my definition of high flyer, if you can do top rope moves on a regular basis, you're a high flyer. Look, I also want tables, but they never use the tables properly. And AJ hits Ray with a Styles Clash and Ray no-sells it. That was clever from Jericho. Also, I wanted a younger version of Chris Jericho rather than current day Jericho. But anyway, we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, currently 23 people moving on. Oh my god, are we actually getting a table spot? No! One, two. Ray somehow kicked out. Are you kidding me? The table just goes flying instead of getting smashed? Why does it keep saying, welcome to the chat room in my Twitch chat? I'm not streaming, I'm filming. One, two, three. Rey Mysterio has been eliminated. Which, unfortunately, that seems to be a very common trend in this game for Rey. Ah, the table's stuck in the ground. Pile driver to Bobby Lashley. 1, 2. The walls of Jericho are locked in. And Shawn gets out of it. Oh, into a cover. 1, 2. 1. AJ, stop trying to break it up. What? Aw. Almost onto the stop sign. Spear. 1, 2. Shawn kicks out. How? Shawn rolls him up. 1, 2. Bobby Lashley almost got eliminated there. You know, he could have gone for the code breaker. Or the walls of Jericho. You know, I love how a lot of them have finishers and they barely go for them. One, two, three. AJ Styles has been eliminated. Spirit of Jericho. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, from the looks of it, we're going to have 3 more representatives. So that means we will have Hulk Hogan, Yokozuna, Kurt Angle, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Jinder Mahal, Buddy Rogers, Stone Cold Steve Austin, JBL, Pedro Morales, Drew McIntyre, Andre the Giant, Ric Flair, Big E, Cody Rhodes, Triple H, Undertaker, Stan Stasiak, Daniel Bryan, Ultimate Warrior, Edge, John Cena, Vince McMahon, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, and Bobby Lashley. So that's 26 people. I'm sure I can figure out how to set up a bracket with that many people. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment any other video ideas you have for the future, and I will catch you in the next one.